Well, hello there. Okay, so you're wondering where is your Corona pay? That's stimulus check. Okay, I had called the IRS and talked to them, which really sounds like they've got a bunch of people that are answering phones like from their home to answer questions. Does not sound like the IRS at all. It's like you hear babies and dogs and stuff in the background. Um, which IRS pays very well. I was hired for IRS in Memphis, Tennessee as a temporary, and they pay really, really well. So I imagine that job's very well paying. Um, they said if you had filed online in May, that your check would not come till June. Um, now, actually, your direct deposit would not come till June. If you filed with no direct deposit, it could take a few months for it to arrive by mail in check form. All of a sudden, they've started sending out these little credit cards in a blank envelope. And so don't throw it in the trash because a lot of people have done that. It's actually your payment for your Corona pay. So do check that out. Um, uh, and I asked her if they were already doing the second payments and all that, which a lot of that, you know, later there was some other things said about that. She said if they did a second payment, it would not be till about August or September. Why? I don't have a clue. I mean, they asked everybody to stay home, lock down, businesses shut down, everything else. And it's like, so pay me. I mean, you know, if you can't work, one of the businesses I'm involved in that's across the United States, everybody got laid off. Everybody, because we were unable to operate. We were not a essential business. Um, so uh, it gets better as we go along. Um, make sure that you know your payment info is correct. They're not accepting some debit cards. Um, like if you got child support, that green card, they're not doing any payments to that. They're doing automatic payments to people who get Social Security and retirement benefits. They're adding it right to their check. They were like the first ones that got it. The second ones that got it right away was people on welfare. It went right to their food stamp card. They got an additional amount on their food stamp card or something like that. But now the new problem is, as of June of 2020, is the second stimulus payment. Um, they've thrown it out of the Senate several times, and now it's gone back again. And they think they've got it, but they're just trying to figure out how much they're going to put out and for how long. They really want to see people go back to work first instead of sending the money. But I'm telling you, I mean, evictions in most states started June 1st. So some states are postponing the eviction hearings and having the more important hearings first in the courts. But it would have been nice if a lot of those people could have got their Corona pay, even though you're not really supposed to give it to your landlord unless you choose to. Your landlord cannot demand payment of rent if you got that Corona pay by law. So, I will tell you this. I had to wait almost 2 hours on the phone with the IRS before I got an answer. The girl was very, very nice. I tried to keep it as short and sweet as possible. She liked visiting too, though. Um, so I felt bad for all the other people waiting because she kind of made it more of a longer conversation than it really needed to be. Just visiting kind of thing. But the proper number to call for that is 1-800-919-9835, and make sure you have all your pertinent information that they're going to ask you. Your name, your social security number, and all that. But you're going to wait forever to get somebody to answer. So, that's what it is, and I hope that helps you. They say everybody gets it, and they're not going to tag you for student loan or back taxes owed. Um, but I advise you that if it's going to some account of yours, I would definitely empty it out just in case it gets penalized by some debt you have or something. I would get that money out ASAP. But other than that, I hope you have a great day. I hope that helped you. And let's get this country corona clean, because it's going to be a while before the vaccine is totally approved, or any other treatments right now. That's the tough part. So, try to keep that 6-foot spacing. If you can, wear a mask and gloves when you can, especially if you're dealing with the public and business. It's really, really a good idea, because there's a lot of lockdown states that people are traveling from that have very high corona death rates, and it's to your advantage. Other than that, I hope you have a great day, and keep smiling no matter what. And as always, do something kind for a stranger. Love everybody, and too much of a good thing is wonderful. We'll take lots of that. Have a great one. Love to you.